Hi guys, happy hashtag Motivation Monday. If you are jumping on to the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on live. As always, whether on the replay or jumping on the live, please say hi and where you're coming in from. What's up, Kurt? What I'm gonna be talking about today with you guys are about the stories that we talk about and tell ourselves in our heads. Hi, Ashley. What's up? What's up, Clement? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Tracy. If you guys are just jumping on as Kurt did, as Ashley did, hi, Sherry. Just say hi, where you're coming in from. Would love to hear from you. From Fredericton, Nebraska. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, Anik. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes for people to jump on. Hi, Debbie. So great to meet you in person as well. So I'm going to wait for some people to jump on because I want to give people that time. But if you're on the replay, again, because I'm so passionate about the messages that, I have for everyone, just hit that share button so it appears in your feed. Let me know that you shared it. Obviously, I give out free 15-minute coaching calls for sharing this content. And obviously, I would love to bring other people in here. So, hit the share button, let other people come in because the message needs to be heard and should be heard by as many people as possible. Good old West Orange. What's up, Aaron? Hi, Tammy. All right, so what we're going to talk about today, and as always, I want you guys to engage with me. So we're going to talk about stories. Thank you, Ashley. Grateful for you. We're going to talk about stories today. So let me ask you guys this, and I want you, hi Jen, I want you guys to write in the chat box, what are some of the stories that you talk about in your head every single day? What's up, Brian? Alan, what's up, Tom? So what are some of the stories that you tell yourself about yourself every single day? So write that in the comment section below. I want to hear what some of your stories are. What my story is that no one likes me, I'm not doing a good job, no one's resonating with me, I'm not leaving an impact, all these negative things I used to tell myself every single day. Thank you, Debbie. So what are some of the stories that you're telling yourself? And again, hearts, likes, wow faces, whatever you want to give me. Aaron says the story that he's telling himself is he's not doing a good job. I can resonate with that, brother. Kurt is saying, damn, he looks good now. So that means there was a time where Kurt didn't feel like he looked good. Wait, I love hearing that, Kurt. Aaron says, no one wants to engage with me. Again, that was one of my stories as well. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing. So what are some of the other stories that you guys are telling yourselves? Because it's important that we get this out there because we can all assist each other because, again, these stories do not dictate our life. They don't. So what are some of the stories that you're telling yourself? Tammy says, not good enough. And again, the stories that we tell ourselves become a dictation of how we live our lives. So would you guys agree? And I want you to type yes or Y in the chat box if you agree that if you feel these stories that you're telling yourselves, if they manifest, they become your life. Press Y or yes in the chat box if you can resonate with that. Linda says, I've noticed that it's easier to believe the worst of yourself rather than the good. I used to be told I wasn't good enough, but I've changed my tune. I am good enough. I love that. And Kurt says, I'm afraid to be pushy with family or friends. And again, that's a story, Kurt. Hashtag truth. Debbie says, too lazy to step up my workouts. Need to hustle more. Tammy says yes. Ashley says yes. Linda says yes. So again, what you guys have to ask yourselves. Aaron says yes. What we focus on, we find. Negative thoughts breed negative outcomes. I couldn't have said it any better myself, brother, because here's what you guys have to realize. What you put out there is what comes back to you. What's up, Benny? That is the big thing that you guys need to take away from this. So just like Linda said, it's much easier sometimes to focus on the negatives than to focus on the positives. So if you change your mindset, if you change the way that you're living your day with your mindset of how this is going to go, don't you guys feel that your day is going to be better? So if you change the story, if it's not a positive one, if you change it around, I am good enough. People do engage with me. People do care what I'm doing. People do care what I'm putting out there. If you put all those things out there, don't you feel that it's going to bring back something that relates to that? So if you guys can resonate or agree with that, hearts, wow faces, smiley faces, whatever you want to give me, or type Y or yes in the chat box, because it's important for you guys to understand this, that what you think about is what you become. What you think about is what you become. That's a huge takeaway. That's the first thing that you guys need to realize. What you think about is what you become. Thank you guys for all the engagement. So number 2 leads right into that. Ashley says, how was stress? Stress seems not only to let you be able to, stress doesn't let you to be able to do any of this. Ashley, I can completely agree. Linda says, what you think about is a thought, but once your voice, it becomes confirmation. Love that. Hi, Tiffany. You're amazing, Ashley. Thank you. So again, what you guys have to realize is that your thoughts dictate everything. So the one thing that you need to do, and this is what I want you guys, actually, I have another challenge for you guys to do tomorrow morning. I want you guys to create 3 thoughts. 3 thoughts, and I want you guys to make that your morning post tomorrow. So your post could be something like this: I am amazing. People love the content that I'm putting out there, and I am respected by all my family, friends, and peers. Tammy says, started today, 3 questions I asked myself. What am I proud of Tammy for? What I forgive Tammy for, and what I commit to Tammy for. I love that. So guys, I want you guys to tag me in your morning post or your status at some point tomorrow. I want you to create 3 thoughts that feel good about yourself. If you guys can commit to that, please type Y or yes in the chat box right now. If you can commit to that, please type Y or yes in the chat box right now, because I want you guys to start changing your thoughts. If you change your thoughts, you change your feelings, you change your emotions, you change your outcomes, which means you change your life. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Ashley. I want you guys to do that tomorrow. You can even do it today if you want. Thank you, Anik. That's great. Wrote 7 things. I love it, Tammy. Don't stop at 3. You can go to 7. Linda says, yes, I do every morning in a post. That's amazing. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have to realize that we control all of this. Hi, Jody. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Aaron. So number 2 is create those feelings that feel good. So number 3, and this is the biggest thing that you guys need to take away from this. What you guys have to realize is that thoughts are just that. They're thoughts. They're created by you. There's no way to shut down our brains where we're not thinking about anything. That's just not how we are biologically programmed. But when you're thinking about something and you're giving meaning and energy to it, realize that it's just a thought. It's just a thought that leads to a story, that leads to a preconceived outcome that hasn't even happened yet. If that makes sense, please type Y in the chat box. Hi, Charles. Hi, Lisa. What's up, Hen? Good to see you again. So realize that thoughts are just preconceived outcomes. It doesn't exist unless you give meaning and existence to it. If that makes sense, please type Y or yes in the chat box now. Hi, Joan. Good to see you. Kurt says yes. Debbie says yes. Ashley says yes. Tammy says yes. Joan says yes. Lisa says it's just a thought is right, and that's the truth. They're just thoughts. They don't exist unless you make them exist. So what you guys have to understand is that we are all the captain of our own ship. No one else is driving it except for us. And what you guys have to understand, Debbie says yes, Lynn says yes, Charles yes, Kathleen, good to see you. She says yes, Katie says yes, Tammy, Lisa, love seeing all this. So my challenge to you guys is when you feel those thoughts, when you feel those emotions, those stories creeping up that have already happened or haven't happened yet, I want you guys to ask yourself one question. What does this story or thought serve me? What does it serve? What purpose does this thought or story serve me? Because if it's not of one of positivity, of light, of enlightenment, of prosperity, of happiness, joy, love, does it serve you? Does it really serve you? If you guys can agree with that statement, please type Y or yes in the chat box. Ashley says she has to leave early, but she'll watch the rest later. Ashley, thank you for taking the time. Always, always love seeing you on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if that makes sense, please type Y or yes in the chat box. Kurt says yes. You guys, Jody, yes, I love it. Debbie says yes. That's what you guys have to understand. We are in control. It's all up to us. So again, remember, our thoughts are so powerful. Beyond, Marianne Williamson said, our thoughts are powerful beyond measure. And they truly are. I mean, they're so powerful. They control everything. So again, change your stories. What stories do you tell yourself? Create ones that feel good. And remember, they're just thoughts. They're just stories. You give meaning to those. And again, if you're just jumping on or you're watching the replay, please hit the share button of message so they can move forward living. And let me know that you shared it. Just type it in the chat box and just say, I shared it. And the other thing that you guys have to realize is this, and this, if you're just jumping on, I did challenge everyone. Tomorrow morning or at some point today, tag me in your post. And I want you to create 3 thoughts that are the opposite of the negative ones that you've been telling yourself. I am good enough. I am powerful. I am doing a great job. Change all of those stories. What's up, Jim? Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for sharing. Hell yes, says Katie. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Lisa. You guys are amazing. And here's the thing. I know you guys are all feeling the same way that I am. And I have to do these lives and these videos every week because I really feel it's my duty and it's my job to take what's going on in my heart and put it out there for you guys, because we all need to be on this journey together. It's just a necessity. So for those that are jumping on right now, or for people that are watching the live, go back and watch this. Realize that your thoughts, when negative, they are not a dictation of how your life can be. You create the thoughts. You create the energy and the emotion behind everything that flows between that space between your 2 ears, which is the most powerful part of your body. David, thank you for joining. Guys, again, thank you, Aaron. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining right now. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays. For those that did serve or continue to serve, happy post-Veterans Day. We're all grateful for everything that you guys do and continue to do for us. Love you so much. Thank you for the hearts, the engagement. I will see you guys all soon. And remember, either today or tomorrow or sometime this week, an I am statement. 3 thoughts that are the opposite of the negative ones that you've been telling yourself every single day. Tag me in it to hold yourself accountable. Love you all. Thank you guys again. Much love, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye, everybody.